human race once ruled Tyria. Now, we struggle to hold our ground. We've been defeated, driven back, broken, but we will not surrender. So many nations have fallen. Only Kryta still stands. Our faith is strong despite the silence of the six gods. With courage, we'll make our stand in Divinity's reach. The city is my home. I was born into luxury, a noble of Divinity's reach, and privilege comes with responsibility. I protect the commoners under my care. They believe in me. I'm grateful for their trust, and I will not let them down. Today, I plan to venture beyond the gates of the city and see the world for myself. When I arrived in Shaemoor, I found the town under siege by centaurs. Innocent villagers are in danger. Someone has to help. I will show the people that we can triumph, that there is still hope. This is my story.
We're under attack! Everybody get to the inn! We can protect you at the inn!
Sergeant, there are more centaurs on the other side of town. Captain Thackeray's calling for reinforcements at the garrison.
If he's calling for help, it must be serious. But I can't spare anyone.
I'll go. Captain Thackeray's never failed Divinity's reach. If I can help him, I will.
Balthazar bless you. That's the spirit that'll win this war. Good luck.
Man the defenses!
Good to see you.
Here they come! More centaurs!
Maintain the pressure! Got them off balance!
What is that? It's huge!
It's gonna explode!
Where am I? What happened?
You were injured when the elemental exploded. Captain Thackeray brought you here personally. You've been unconscious for 3 days. You had lots of visitors. Villagers you rescued, some seraph, even a noble from the city. He came by several times.
That'd be Lord Farron. He's a good friend. I'll check in with him once I'm fully recovered. What should I do now?
Fresh air and exercise are the best medicine. The goddess Duena helped you. Perhaps you could help others?
Thanks, I will. And thanks for taking such good care of me.
Bless you. You'll find plenty to do out in the valley. May Duena protect you.
I'm rich, you know. Ah, the hero of Shaemoor returns. Come and see how friends and neighbors alike have turned out to welcome you home.
A party, Farron? For me? Or is this just an excuse to get your friends together and see what's in my wine cupboard?
Nonsense! Heroes are always popular. These nice people simply insisted on congratulating you and celebrating your brave victory.
And you insisted on breaking out my finest food and drink for the occasion.
You deserve no less. Still, I can't take all the credit. Your household staff was most helpful, even eager to facilitate the process. I wish my servants loved me half as much. But then, I am lovable in other ways.
And the less said about that, the better. Now wipe off that smirk. Let's go enjoy my best roast duck and brandy.
Ah, the guest of honor. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the hero of Shaemoor. So, hero, are you ready to be amazed? I'm here to entertain. Gather around, but not too close. My tricks are daring. Would you care for refreshments? Dangerous. And now, prepare to be stunned right out of your shoes. Behold! Fire from my hands! Do you have everything you need? Whoa! Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, that one got away from me. Still, as far as tricks go, that one
What
was
is it?
well done. Thank you. For this next trick, I shall dazzle your eyes.
Take your hands off me, scum! Help! Murder!
Ha! You're kidding, right? Bandits! There's one to remember me by!
I heard Farron shouting. Where is he?
I saw those ruffians dragging him down the street. They're going to kill him.
Calm down. See to the other guests and make sure no one else has been harmed. I'll go after Lord Farron.
You'll beg me for death. Get over here and help me! You're dead!
No power flows through me.
Thank you. I'm feeling much better now. My time is precious. Am I pleased to see you? Though if you wanted me to leave the party, a simple "begone, freeloader" would have sufficed.
I'll make a note of that. Any idea who these hooligans were or what they wanted?
Not really. I did hear them discussing a farmhouse in Shaemoor. They were going to lock me up there with the rest of their hostages.
Then I have more work to do. I can't save you and leave the others to rot. Bad form, you know.
Count me in. I may not be a centaur-killing berserker like you, but I can take care of myself. I'll meet you there. Time to make those louts pay for ruining your party. I've got my good sword, sensible shoes, and my fighting coiffure. What else do I need?
You're as ready as you'll ever be. Glad to have you with me. But do me a favor. Stay close. That way we can protect each other.
Don't worry about me. Swordmaster Bongo the One-Eyed told my parents I was the best student he'd ever seen.
Are you sure it's safe here? We left a lot of wounded behind.
Thank the gods you came along.
Thank you so much, both of you. I'll never forget this.
You're still in danger. Gather the others and head down that tunnel. You can escape through the abandoned farmhouse.
And if you know any fair maidens, be sure to tell them who rescued you. The dashing Lord Farron and his friend.
Just get yourself and the others to a safe place. That's all the thanks we need.
Speak for yourself, old chum.
Before I go, take these documents. I lifted them from the bandits when they were manhandling me. They mentioned some kind of leader in Divinity's Reach. Is that helpful?
It is indeed. Thank you. Now please go. We'll make sure you get out of here safely.
To go this way.
Spread out! Hold this position! Captain Thackeray, we've had the most marvelous adventure. My friend and I defeated these delinquents with panache and aplomb. You're just in time to celebrate our victory.
I'm amazed. And again, I should have known the hero of Shaemoor wouldn't let your kidnapping go unanswered.
No one hurts my friends without answering to me. And look, we found this letter in the bandit cave. Someone in Divinity's Reach is pulling their strings.
No common thug would use such expensive parchment. There's a papermaker at the trading post named Sinfurserai. Terribly prickly man, but I bet he could identify the design.
Captain Thackeray, let me talk to the papermaker. I'll get the information you need without anyone realizing the Seraph are aware of the traitor in the city.
A solid plan. I'm grateful for the help, but be careful. Whoever's behind this plot is playing rough. I'll be waiting in the city to hear what you find.
What's next?
You said centaurs. You didn't mention catapults. Double the pay or we're leaving.
Double? How am I supposed to make a profit when you charge so much? Forget it.
I don't see that you have much of a choice, little man.
Money-grubbing Norn. You'd spend it all on ale anyway. How in Melandru's name... You there. You look like you can handle yourself in a fight. I need to get to the garrison, and my oafish guards just turned coward. What do you cost?
Cost? I'm not a mercenary. I'm here to ask for help identifying the craftsmanship of a piece of handmade paper.
If you found quality paper in Divinity's Reach, I can assure you, I made it. Reams of paper are like snowflakes. I know my pages as well as most people know their children.
Can you tell me who bought a particular piece of paper? I'm investigating the matter for the Seraph.
Yes, I could, but why should I? I'm a resident of Lion's Arch. Your queen's got no authority over me, and my clients expect discretion.
Please, it's very important. Can you make an exception?
I'll make you a deal. The road to Shaemoor is dangerous these days. Protect me until I reach the garrison, and I'll tell you what you want to know.
Let's get started. I need this information as soon as possible.
I've got to get away from these unclean masses. That armor merchant smells like a seasick crate.
The centaurs have erected catapults! Secure the gates!
You can't make me stay out here. The centaurs will eat me.
Our orders are to seal the gates until those catapults have been destroyed.
Very well. I held up my end of the bargain. You're safe. Now tell me who bought this paper.
Safe? Barely. I feel like I was run over by a herd of marauding Dolyaks. That paper was made of pulp from the Severine tree. It's one of a kind. I sold it to Minister Zamon. He has exceptional taste.
Thank you. That's all I needed to know. You might be called as a witness if Zamon is brought to trial, so don't leave Divinity's Reach.
How very quaint. If the Ministry sends a formal summons, I'll come. At least they'll use decent parchment on the subpoena.
I've been hoping to see you again. Do you have any news? What did the papermaker say?
Furserai admitted he made the paper for Minister Zamon. He also agreed to testify to that effect.
I knew Zamon was shady, but organized crime? Setting up citizens to be robbed and brutalized? That's out-and-out treason. Nevertheless, he's a government official. I can't call him to trial without more evidence. Oh, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce Countess Anise, Master Exemplar of the Shining Blade.
Minister Wee's hosting a party tonight. It'll be a good opportunity to eavesdrop on ministers, their allies, and their enemies.
Or we could search Zamon's house. The law allows it if someone's in danger, or if we suspect treason. All right. We have one shot, so it's either the party or Zamon's house. I can't give you orders, so let me know how you want to proceed. Your fellow nobles seem to have a knack for making my life interesting. Let's see if we can return the favor.
What's next?
This will be delightful. Having the hero of Shaemoor on my arm will make tongues wag.
Thank you for letting me join you this evening, Countess.
I'm always willing to do what I can for Queen and country. That being said, let me offer you some unsolicited advice. First, mingle. Speak to everyone. You never know who'll say something they'll regret later. Second, don't limit your conversations to nobility. Servants and guards see everything.
Understood. I suppose it goes without saying that I should be discreet.
You catch on fast. Go on and charm the masses. You know where to find me if you need me, pet.
May I offer you a drink?
care for
Excuse
an
me.
appetizer?
Is that lady?
Shh. She'll hear you. It is.
Melissa
They finally let her out.
May I offer you a drink?
How do you do? Greetings.
Come now, Lady Madeline. Everyone knows you're an expert in the intricate workings of your brother's mind.
Not of late.
Excuse me. Do you have a moment?
I'm thrilled to be invited to one of Master Wee's parties. It's so elegant.
I know. No one else has his refinement. And, well,
Yes, helps. Oh, my shipment finally arrived. It was delayed in transit when this four-legged abomination
Would
was
you care for an
captured
appetizer?
treasonous.
you're lucky it wasn't ransacked.
I need a
My time
violin
is
player
precious.
for a party of my own next month. Do you know any?
I don't, but you should ask Minister Wee. He hired 3 last winter's day.
Strength in numbers.
Oh, I didn't see you there.
You shouldn't drink so fast. You're going to get sick.
Mind your own business.
May I offer you a drink? Would you care for an appetizer?
May the Six watch over you.
May I offer you a drink?
Time is precious. I'm rich, you know.
Greetings. I have so much to do.
May Lissa aid you.
May I be of service?
I'm not sure about this.
Would you care for an appetizer?
How can I help?
I hope you're here to help.
May I offer you a drink? Would you care for an appetizer? May the Six watch over you. May I offer you a drink?
Good to meet you.
May Lissa aid you. I'm rich, you know.
Responsibility isn't easy.
Oh, look at the Countess, will you? Such a beauty. She has the entire room in the palm of her hand.
Did you know she's a history buff? Ancient Kryda is her subject of expertise.
Here's your drink. To anyone watching, I'm just a kind-hearted noble, and you're just a grateful guard. Now speak your mind.
Burglaries and kidnappings are increasing, yet here we sit, idle. Lately, the guard is never where it's needed most.
That drink was meant to loosen your tongue, but you still sound like you know more than you're letting on.
I heard what you did in Shaemoor, and I know you've got Thackeray's ear. What I'm telling you could get a man killed, so use it well. Our orders arrived just before the raids. It's as if someone is sending us away so bandits can swoop in unchallenged.
You think there's a deeper connection? Someone in the Ministry Guard working with the bandits directly?
Higher than that. The orders come from Minister Zamon himself. Look, I'm taking a big risk here, but those bandits are scum. Please do something with this information.
I will. Now, enjoy your drink. I've got someone I must speak with.
Would you care for an appetizer?
I'll do my best.
Yes? Greetings. Hello.
Did you hear what happened to the orphanage?
What is it?
Arsonists tried to burn it to the ground.
I'm rich, you know.
I'm appalled at the way our politicians turn a blind eye. Someone should do something.
Welcome. Hello there.
Would you care for an appetizer?
I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
May I offer you a drink?
May the Six watch over you.
Would you care for an appetizer?
Greetings. You've been a busy little bee, haven't you? I presume you've gotten the information we need?
More than I had hoped. I've identified witnesses who will testify that Zamon had dealings with bandits.
How lucky. I'd love to throw Zamon in a cell, but politics have my hands tied. At least with this evidence, we'll be able to call him to trial.
Aha. Speak of the fiend, and he appears. Logan, it seems Minister Zamon has arrived. You're free to do your duty.
If it isn't Logan Thackeray. I'm sorry, Captain Thackeray. To what do I owe the honor?
As Captain of the Seraph in the service of Her Royal Majesty Queen Jenna, I call you to trial.
What? This is an outrage. I demand to know the charge.
Treason against the crown and citizens of Kryta. May Cormyr judge your words justly, and may Dwayna have mercy on you.
Halt, citizen. Ministers only. Halt, citizen. Ministers only beyond this point.
I haven't had this much fun since I discovered the agriculture minister was stealing truffles.
I remember that blustery old fool. He swore that his pet pig had dug them up by accident.
The tricky part was telling him from his pig. Now then, my young friend. Are you ready to present the case?
I've gone over everything a dozen times. Unless something goes horribly wrong, we'll get our man.
At this rate, Queen Jenna's guaranteed to notice you. If nothing else, I'll make sure your name reaches her ears.
Minister Codicus is waiting. Signal him when you're ready. Good luck. And may Lissa bless you with unparalleled eloquence.
You're a servant of the crown, but if Zamon gets off, I may have to take matters into my own hands.
Overstepped their bounds.
I agree. Accusing a minister of...
Hear ye? The trial of Minister Julius Zamon is hereby called to order. Legate Minister Codicus presiding. Who stands for the prosecution?
I do, Your Honor. We have evidence proving Minister Zamon conspired against the citizens of Divinity's Reach. He abused his authority to commit thievery, murder, and treason. We will present incriminating documents and sworn testimony from respected members of the community, including the sister of the accused.
The prosecution seems to have prepared quite a compelling case. Minister Zamon, can you refute these dire accusations?
Refute? Why bother? My Lord Codicus, in accordance with the most ancient tenets of Crichton law, I invoke my right to trial by combat.
This court accepts your invocation. By law and custom, you may choose a second to fight with you in the circle.
Thank you, Legate Minister. I choose my retainer, Idol of the Unlovable, as my second.
The prosecution must also nominate a principal and a second, or forfeit the case.
I will be the principal, Legate Minister. I'd like to request a short recess to select my second.
Granted. When the prosecution is ready to continue, this court will reconvene and the trial by combat will begin.
As a Seraph captain, I can't really jump around saying, pick me, pick me. But I can certainly think it.
Cormier is watching over you.
We're ready to begin, Legate Minister. I have chosen my second.
An interesting choice. For the record, let it be known that this duel will continue until both members of one side surrender or are defeated. If Lord Zamon proves victorious, he is innocent. The case is thrown out and these charges against him may not be brought again. If you win, then Zamon is found guilty of this crime.
I understand.
When you're in position, the trial by combat shall proceed. Good luck to you all. May justice prevail.
And this. Kill them both.
Victory is declared. According to the dictates of Crichton law, Minister Zamon is found guilty.
Minister Codicus does not look happy.
He doesn't like anything to infringe on the rights of ministers. Trial by combat took the judgment out of his hands.
Did it? How do you think Zamon knew about the ancient law in the first place? He's no historian.
You think Codicus advised Zamon about the clause?
If Zamon won the battle, he'd be declared innocent. No more investigation. Now he's guilty, but he's also dead. No loose ends. Never underestimate Minister Codicus.
At least we know the identity of Zamon's backer. Go and celebrate a well-earned victory. Anise and I will be in touch with you.
I was genuinely hoping for a conviction based on a preponderance of the evidence.